Closing the door.
Man, girl. If I did not need that job,
Or
that little girl, they would have had to choose between me and her.
no.
We got slammed on online, the online side.
Let me guess. She held the counter down.
And she effed up practically every single one of them. And why I had to have a meeting with the managers? Because they thought I did it. Good
Okay.
morning, Chicago. How you doing?
Hello again, Chicago.
So anyway, I just got home. I changed out of my clothes. I made me something to eat. Now I'm waiting on a coffee. Hi, Jamie. Anyway,
Jamie.
she messed up so many orders because we got slammed on online. I wrap the sandwiches, and Alicia is really good about making sure that they don't get confused. So Alicia puts the sandwiches, and then right behind the sandwich is the ticket for the order. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have another row of sandwiches and then another ticket. Okay. But Alicia is super, super fast on Sprinkle, where you're putting all the lettuce and all of that on there.
Yeah.
And so she can stack sandwiches up on you super, super quick. So I never take one sandwich at a time to the bags that are waiting. I wait until they're all wrapped, and then I grab them all, and I grab the ticket, and I say, these are for whoever.
Yeah. That way you know you got all of them in there.
That way you know you got them all, because you can double check, and you know what I mean? Hello,
Yeah.
OG. Hello, Hazel.
Hello.
So anyway, plus Alicia went out of her way to make a gluten-free sandwich, and which they don't sell very often, but when they do, you have to go through this big old spiel to get them done. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're annoying. And that girl put the gluten-free in the wrong bag and allowed DoorDash to just stand there and surround her at the counter, and it overwhelmed her, freaked her out. Then they started getting impatient because everything was taking too long. And because we had a store full, plus online, we had at Top Point, we had 13 orders online.
Uh-huh.
And then we had the front line had a whole line of people. So she fucked up some orders. And the boss took it out on me.
Why?
Told me to just go hang out, go help front line. And when we were done with that, just go hang out. And I went, mm-mm. I didn't cause that. She's an idiot. She never focuses on what she's supposed to be doing anyway, so it's real easy to fluster her. And this was the reason that I was even on the sandwiches is because this girl comes up, elbows me, kind of, sort of, pushes me. I got it up here. And I'm like, So anyway, I told them tonight after we closed, we got all done, and they wanted to talk with me because I left. I called the boss. I walked out a back door, and I called the boss, and I said, okay, I'm walkout ready. I said, this is the third and final time that little girl's going to pull that crap and get me in trouble. And he goes, oh, what happened? And he was trying to make me laugh, but of course I was in no mood. Once I'm pissed off, That's it.
I'm on
Hello,
the other account, so
Farron.
I don't have wrench. I don't have the wrench page, so I can't take care of comments. Just FYI,
Oh, yeah.
got people running their mouth already.
Who?
Got somebody telling you to shush, and somebody else is saying there's two sides to a story, no accountability.
So anyway, I told him tonight, I said, hello, Conway. Hello, Farron. I told him tonight because, you know, me and the two managers had a meeting after work. I said, let me tell you something. You guys don't know what Chris the bitch is, but you're about to find out. I said, because if you want me to stay here and this girl is going to continue to work here, because personally, I want to tell you right now, it's either me or her. But I told him, I said, that's the end of it. That's the end of it. I am going to take control of that situation and treat her like the bitch that she is.
See, I can feel for her. I can feel for the counter holder with the DoorDashers getting shitty and her getting overwhelmed because that shit it happens and it's not like you can control it.
Yeah.
But that's where that's where fast food comes into play. You learn to grow a backbone.
Yeah. She said to Alicia, how would you have handled it? How could you have made that better? So then Christian asked me that. And then Alicia said, yeah, I asked her that. And she said that what she would have done is told them to go sit down. Okay. She didn't tell me that until afterwards. And I said, what would I have done different? I said, first of all, she needs to quit pushing me off my stations. Every single freaking station I go to, this broad walks up, puts her arm in my space up against my body, doesn't physically push me, but takes over and says, I got it. I said, if you guys have a problem with the way I do my job, you need to tell me. I said, and no, there will be no more I got it. She walks up to me. She's about to find out how good that counter feels when you're not holding it down. And I said, how would I have done that different? I would have said, if you'll have a seat, as soon as they get the sandwiches up here, I'll call your name. What do you need to be doing? You need to take control of that situation. You do not allow 6 and 7 people surround you like that. What kind of stupid are you? So anyway, I told him, I said, I have half a mind to tell you it's either me or her, or I ain't coming back. And the big boss is who I called when I left, when I walked outside.
Yeah.
And he said he was trying to make me laugh. But anyway, I told him, I said, I shouldn't be having days like this. I work 4 damn hours a day.
Hi, John.
There shouldn't be no days like this. This is a bunch of crap. Hello, John. Hello, Conway.
It's genetic.
Really remember you. Do you recognize me? Conway doesn't. Well, he's been out for a little while. So anyway, that was my excitement. So I just got home. I just ate. Now I'm waiting on the coffee. Oh, she's about to be center of attention. Oh, she is. She sure the hell is. I already warned them all. I warned all 3 of those managers. You have not met Chris the bitch yet. And I am not putting up with her anymore. And
See,
Christian said to me, he said, just don't do it in front of customers. And I said, no, I won't do it where customers will hear me.
See, my thing is, shove me again. I wish
I
you would.
actually did tell them, because Alicia said, you allowed her to push you. I said, she didn't physically push me, but what she does is she walks up. So if I'm standing here at the cash register, okay, she walks up and she goes, I got it. Okay, so just kind of a swoosh. I'm all up and down those damn lines the whole time. I shouldn't be doing that. So Christian, the reason that Christian got as involved as he did is because when I walked out the back door, I had grabbed my stuff and he thought I left. And if I didn't leave, he was going to talk to me and find out what happened. He said, I had a good idea what happened. But when that customer came back and said, okay, if you're going to fulfill my order, my online order, the least you can do is get me the right sandwiches. This dumbass, she didn't even know how to read the ticket. But never mind that. You can't read a ticket that goes to an online order when you've got an entire stack of tickets lined up right here that were already taken care of, because now you've got yourself confused. I've been crazy busy. Yeah. He's usually pretty busy. He gets some pretty big, he's a business owner, OG, so he gets some pretty big contracts that he's got to focus on at work.
So isn't Conway the one that does the restorations?
Yes, Conway does.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's probably the case. He's been crazy busy. Yeah. I just put a glass coating on the truck. You want a glass coating on your truck, Tori?
My windshield ain't worth it. Pretty sure it's the original windshield, and it's pitted so bad.
It'll help once we get it clean.
Like it looks like it's covered in dust. Look at this hair. What the hell is?
Well, see, that's how my hair is. Mine just goes every damn direction. So anyway, yeah, it was a very eventful night. This happened, and the manager who punished me for it, she told me just go wrap. Well, then when I was done wrapping, every time I tried to jump in and help her, she goes, "No, I got it. It's okay. It's okay." And I'm like, "That's it. That's it." So I told her, I said, "Don't ever do that to me again. I'm not one of these people that when I come into work, I got to stand around and hold counters down. I cannot work like that. I can't do that. I've got to always be busy."
You keep talking about holding counters down.
She pissed me off. The shop has been crazy busy. Plus, personal life has been crazy. The last weekend, Mom has been in the hospital. Oh, no. Is she doing okay? But I told him, I said, I come from the trucking industry. We handle people a lot different. He said, Christian said, just remember, these are kids. And I said, kids that definitely needs to learn some discipline. Definitely still yet to be determined. Oh my gosh.
Echo.
Now I'm echoing.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, this is so crazy. This YouTube goes to echoing all the time. Well, we'll be praying for her, Conway. I hope things get better.
Echo.
Are you good? No echo. Thank God.
Cool. I had to reset the Wi-Fi again.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go get my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. I just got home, literally. I've had long enough to get set up and eat.
Oh. Ooh. Neither one. Bye. $30 cars. Wow. Somebody doing some spring cleaning on their car collection? Wow.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry to call it a night. Long distance at the shop this week. About 30 cars for 2 guys to do. Wow. Well, Conway, you take care of yourself. What are we slow on? Well, you'd have yours if you comply. Send me a picture, I'll give it back. I get to ring the bell. Awesome sauce. Farron, that is such good news.
Yay.
That's a typical week for four to 5 guys, but I've got some guys out. Oh, man. Hi, Lisa. I'm in Colorado. Well, at least my stomach is starting to feel better. I got something to eat. For a Sunday, this was a very busy Sunday. And I got a last minute detail today. So I got to be at the shop at 11:45. I'm on summer break. Awesome socks.
Man,
Have
that
a good
stuff
night,
is going
Conway. You take
strong.
care of yourself. Many prayers for your mom. Would be a big commute.
That stuff down in
I
Texas
just had
is
some
just,
sausage and toast. Some sausage links and toast.
that Texas stuff is holding on strong.
I saw Elizabeth's comment or somebody's comment, and I checked it out real quick. I have your plates. You have your plate. I have your plates. What plates? Oh, my little saucer plates. Oh, yeah, I don't remember where Jerry got those. He got those for me because all I had was the fancy stuff. Of course, this was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And so he got me a set that didn't have.
Random question. Has anybody heard from Carlos?
No,
It's because that nasty, nasty weather went through there.
through Wiley.
Then through Dallas, McKinney, Plano.
Is that north of Dallas or south of Dallas?
Oh, he just moved. Dallas, McKinney, and oh God, what was the other one? Denton, or straight north of Dallas. They're like suburbs or something.
You've got Fort Worth on the west side. You've got Dallas on the east side. And
McKinney's
then you
north.
have all the suburbs around it, Grapevine and all them.
Yeah, like the front of this. Let's see. Oh, here's the little one. Dallas.
So he is north and east of Dallas.
It's up here somewhere.
Yeah, he's north and east of Dallas. So the bad stuff, the EDS stuff went that way.
Yeah, they had a like I said in the group chat, it was an EDS warning.
Extremely dangerous situation.
Yes, for McKinney and Denton.
Watonga, Oklahoma getting hammered now. Oh, it's been a crazy evening, I can tell you that. But I was so happy to get that detail sealed. But of course, I'm not getting my hopes up until I know she shows up. But she just bought a car. I've known her for years. She bought a Chevy Cruze and it's got fabric seats and they're terrible, she said. And she's raising the grandkid, the baby. So she's like, I really want these clean.
I don't blame her.
Oh, that was at 7 p.m. Sorry, I was at work at that point. In between, you have I don't know what that methodian is. That how that's said?
No.
Keeping me up late. Oh, we're sorry. It's just part of it. You don't have to stay.
I just
I've been
started
okay. Not much today. All it wants to do is rain. Ah, you thought I couldn't get you in between that. I'm a better shot than you think, you little bastard. So you ready for the other event of the day?
Hmm.
I was about to go to bed and I saw you screaming and I have to stay for about 3 hours.
You know what? Fine with me.
I let my dog out to go potty today about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
She goes potty. Next thing I know, she's in a dead run for the porch. She panics whenever somebody is out there driving by or whatever. I have no idea why. She's in a panic and then barks at me to let her in. I open the door and there's an ambulance right outside of Kay's house.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, so I call her because I didn't know which house they were in. There was a choice of 3.
Yeah.
I call her, no answer. I call her again, no answer. I call the house phone, no answer. I start walking over there and grandma shows up. And then grandma did not see me standing because by that time I was about to leave the gate and walk across or walk between the 2 vehicles. So she didn't see me. She sent me a message. Ambulance at Kay's house. What's wrong? By that time, she gets out. She didn't even grab her groceries. She just got out. And she starts looking and sees me and she goes, what's going on? I said, I have no idea. I called Travis's phone, no answer. So I went through the gate, hoping to see her door, if it was open or closed.
Mm-hmm.
It was closed, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because she has a door stopper because it closes on its own.
Yeah.
She didn't answer. And I am literally beating with my fist on that door. She doesn't answer and neither does he.
That's terrifying.
So I'm still calling. I finally made the decision when I saw that they were in the back of that ambulance with somebody, but I couldn't tell who, to call her daughter because I'm the one with the emergency phone numbers.
Uh-huh.
So I called her daughter and I'm like, if he doesn't, I gave her his number, Travis's number. If he doesn't answer the phone for that, I'm breaking that door down. He answered the phone. I called him one more time. He picked it up and hung it back up.
Huh.
And I'm like, no, the hell, we ain't playing that. That's when I called Shara. So anyway, I waited for Shara to let me know. He answered the phone for her, no problem.
Of course.
And I had to give her the number because those siblings hate each other, all of them,
Yeah.
all 5 of them. And he told her that mom was asleep. Mom was taking a nap. Shara texts me and she goes, he wouldn't answer the phone for you? And I said, no. And I said, maybe he needs to be enlightened of who has the emergency phone numbers.
Right.
They do cost a lot of money. So Kay called me an hour and a half later. She was sleeping. She was on the couch and never heard me bang on the door.
Huh.
She said, I never heard it. She said, I didn't even dream it.
Wow.
So anyway, I told her, because she has all of my emergency numbers and vice versa. And
Yeah.
I told her, I said, you need to enlighten him that your kids have been unreliable. And that's why I have the emergency phone numbers. and I'm not afraid to use them if I can't get. He should have answered that door. Yeah, it's expensive as all get out, y'all. All right, have a good night, OG. Good night. So anyway, she said she would have a talk with him. I said, that's probably a good idea because if I do, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to yell. That made me mad and it scared the shit out of me. Answer the damn phone.
Yeah.
Because I called the house phone, which have you heard her house phone? It's got an external bell that is attached to Alexa. So you hear it throughout the house. That son of a bitch heard that phone. He ignored it.
Well, welcome back,
scared
Lisa.
of women. Huh?
I said, welcome back, Lisa.
Almost 3,000, John. I said $4,000 because it pisses me off. Yep. It's $50.
I know. I don't know if it's every state, but I know there's some states that if any first responder says you have to go, the state covers it.
It's just crazy. So yeah, that's been my day. And I'm like, I told those guys, I said, listen, I need to go home. I said, my kid is going to be waiting for me to message her right now because my back hurts to lay on my mom's bed because I just want to make my better. Well, I hope your back feels better.
Okay, so I forgot about it till just now. I don't know why I forgot, but you want to know what happened, what my day consisted of?
What?
You're going to question the hell out of this. If somebody else is probably going to also. I threw a brake pad today, and not with my hands.
How did you do that?
I was over at Bub's because we were putting the plants in the ground, and
Hi, Max. Hi, Nameless.
I ran back to the house to get the weed eater and was on my way back over to her house. We were gonna just scalp the grass because it grew back too thick. So I was on my way back to her house, made it about halfway, and I got it to about 37th and hydraulic, and I heard something screaming. There was a car in front of me coming to a stop at the stop sign. I'm like, you got a new car. Why is it scream? Why are your brakes screaming like that? And then that car leaves, and I pull up slowly and stop at the stop sign, and I still hear the screaming. I'm like, wait a minute. So I went, got maybe quarter mile-ish down the road, and it's just, that truck was just screaming, like high-pitched squealing, screaming. So I stopped in a random parking lot between Hydraulic and Broadway, a business parking lot. Stopped, got out, and was checking all the brake calipers, like all four corners. Got to the back passenger side, and one of my brake pads is hanging halfway out of the caliper.
Damn, if it wasn't for bad luck, you wouldn't have no luck right now, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, really? Like, I think the only thing that managed to make it functional still is the fact that the calipers on my truck are dual piston, so there's 2 squeeze points, and it was still holding on with 1 squeeze point.
What'd Scott say?
Well, when I first saw it, before I went back around, grabbed my phone, and I called him, and I'm like, so I threw a brake pad. And he was just silent, so I sent him a picture, and he's like, it looks like calipers loose. I'm like, no, you just can't see it behind the spoke of the rim. And he said something. And I'm like, so should I limp it back to the house or just continue on and just limp it to my sister's? And he goes, because I woke him up. So he goes, Oh, okay, I'm going back to bed. Love you, bye. Whatever. So I just went on. I just continued on the Bubs, going real slow and downshifting to do most of my stopping. And I had the truck parked there. Truck was out front. Me and Bub were in the back doing our thing, and then it's like Scott just randomly shows up. I'm like, oh, I see you decided to get out of bed. He's like, see what he said. You see, I was gonna go back to bed, but because I woke up when I did, I realized I was. He's like, I realized I woke up as beautiful as ever, so I figured I'd get my day started. I'm like, ew.
That's that ego talking.
It's an Aquarius thing. And
Highly educational channel. I don't know how highly educational it is, but all they have to do is send me a picture and I'll let them have it back.
no, John, I think I'm pretty sure I know what the problem was. And it was bound to happen. We made an oopsie the last time we did stuff with the brakes. We had the wrong side in mind. Why are you being fucking loud?
I heard that through my phone. You heard that? That little demon, I swear. You gonna make me throw you in the kennel? Is that what you're gonna do?
Because of money issues the last time we did brakes, the brake pads wore out way too much on one side on the back, which it ended up just hyperextending the pistons in the caliper. So we had to replace it. Well, I thought that we had the passenger side on warranty, but we had the driver side on warranty. Didn't realize that till we got the caliper back to the house that it was the wrong one. So because we didn't have the money to buy an almost $100 caliper, it's like, you know what, screw it. We just put it on it upside down. We're in the probably 8 months, something like that, with the caliper upside down, and it gave out today. There's hair on my hood. Kitty, listen, hey kitty. Hey, you're paying attention.
What are you doing?
Kitty, kitty.
He's watching the hearts. Are you watching them hearts? We need to clean your eye.
He wants attention. Hey, Nate's here. Nate and John, come on now.
They sent me a picture. Nate said he would send it, but I couldn't show it to anybody. That's fine.
No, we had the pads on right. They're the same exact shape and size on both sides. Inside and outside, they're identical. The only difference between driver side and passenger side is where the wear indicator is attached. So yeah, that was fun. I made it back home with it. Did you happen to see the video that I shared in the group chat?
Which one?
Keebler, the Oriental.
No.
It's Oriental short hair, the orange one. His name is Keebler.
No, I did not.
I showed that video to Scott, and he goes, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, It's a Dobby cat. I want it. Like, I can't have Keebler, but what the hell? What's
It's a
going on
wonder
here?
you didn't kink the brake line.
No, it all stayed attached. Oh, that's still attached to my head. That hurt. Vincent has a smug little nose. Oh, so get this. While I was over at Bub's house, Greg and Bristol went to the lake to go fishing because Bristol was on one today. Well, about 3/4 of the way through what me and Bub were doing, Greg calls her and lets her know that while they were out there fishing, a car pulls up, threw their cat out the door, and took off. I was like, if you get that cat, bring it.
Did he?
I don't have a cat, so he was hiding in the. I guess he was hiding in the bushes, scared. It's like
Can you maybe settle down? If I put you down, will you settle down?
today. There goes. Some lotion. The good lotion's in here.
Let's go lay down. Space. Who looks human? Benny? Yeah. He's really smart. For being as inbred as he is, he's super smart. No. Hello, Anthony. How's everybody doing? I've done my bitching.
I don't even care. Apparently, our door stopped.
I'm probably not going to stay up too late. I have a detail tomorrow, so I want to be able to,
Oh,
you know,
hey, wait a minute.
what?
Did anybody happen to notice what Nate did?
What did he do?
Look at his picture.
I can't get it blown up enough to see it.
Watch me.
Go pull it up. Go pull it up. I did not notice that. Is that you? Jamie, you didn't even catch it. I can't see it. I know. Ah, Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. We're gonna see a bigger shot of it. I don't know. We're gonna have to go look. Tori's on it right now. You do the same thing. Go to his channel. Damn, Nate. I gotta see. Is he cute? Is he cute?
Hold on. Trying.
It's Nasty Nate 82.
I know, but it won't let me choose what I want it to do.
That shit.
Is there an echo?
No.
Okay, just make sure, because I can't remember my password, so it keeps like throwing me out.
So then, if you think you're pretty handsome, then why did you throw such a damn fuss? I can't see it.
Hold on. Working on it. Hopefully.
Oh, I got this. Tiny. It's not even as big as a pencil eraser. Well, if you can't pull it up, I'm turning on the computer.
I uploaded it.
Huh? Oh my God. He looks like Conway. Are you buff like Conway too? Did you know you look like Conway? A man of mystery. My ass. My ass. So why all the damn fuss? That's a good looking man right there. Why all the damn fuss? Your turn, John.
Don't you have John on Facebook?
I don't know if he's on my page, but I don't know if he's. Well, hell, we're all shy. Hell, you should have seen me when I first started YouTube. I did not. I didn't. I did everything I could. FaceTime me. I did everything I could to, when I was detailing, keep the camera off me, focus it on the door panel or something like that. So my early videos, you didn't see me much from here up. I'm still thinking about it now, YouTube. All of you guys have been good looking guys. I don't understand this insecurity shit. Not too late to run, Jamie. Is your hair longer now? I thought he said he had a military cut. Isn't that what you said, Nate? Well, John, I think you're going to be another good-looking redneck Canadian, so I think you need to do it too. No, it's shorter. Now, see, that wasn't so hard. Let's get a recent one.
I pay attention.
What?
I said, I said, see, I pay attention sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Grandma's got my vault leg pics. I do. I have her leg pics. I'm going to keep them. John ran away. No, he's there. I could throw my pic on the Facebook, I guess. Okay, do it.
You guess.
I don't know. I don't think we're friends on Facebook, but I think he's on my page because he sent me messages on my page before. I already told him they can have their wrench back when we can see him. But you know what? He does not look like what I thought. Jamie, Nate does not look like what I thought.
Nowhere near.
No, these colors don't run. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're running, man. You said it would be a nice, quiet night. Make your job easier. Now, what you said? Yeah, John, some people like Humberto, they don't even have Facebook or nothing. Now, granted, I don't really care to get on Facebook much. See, I imagine him being rugged, but he doesn't look the way that I imagined at all. I mean, you can have you like skater boy type? Oh no, I did not imagine him skater boy type. I imagine him American redneck type. Pull it up again. I don't have any social media. You don't have any of it? Not even like Instagram? Hell, if people don't have Facebook, they got Instagram, which is funny because Facebook is Instagram. I only have my YouTube. Yeah. I'm totally a skater. I cannot imagine that.
With some DCs.
Jamie says, pull it up again. Jamie, go into your YouTube search and search Nasty Nate 82.
Just tap his name and go to his channel.
Yeah, tap. Oh, there you go. Tap his name and go to his channel. I can't do that. Channel activity, pin message, report, and remove. That's all I have. Nate likes wearing audio skate shoes, Tori.
Close enough.
Oh, crapola.
As long as they're not Vans.
Yeah, Vans is what skaters used to wear.
Vans and DCs.
They are long discontinued, sadly. Hello, Eric. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Vans in a long time. Been a lot of years. But that's what the skaters wore back in the day when I was raising kids. Etnies are bomb. We're done.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that name, that brand in a long time.
I found a nice pair of Vans in the thrift shop for $10. Hey, there you go. I like Bobos. They cost $1.49 and they make your feet smell fine. The hell is a Bobo?
Probably some famous footwear type thing. Hey, I'm not hating. I'm just attempting to state a fact.
Who was it that sang that song, Skater Boy?
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we don't have Kmart.
She sure is. I saw something on her not long ago.
She's like 40 something.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. Slap me in the face with that one. Because it was like Avril Lavigne and Green Day. Avril Lavigne and Green Day was like my personality in middle school.
Yeah. I like Green Day. I wasn't the biggest fan of Avril Lavigne's voice, but it's kind of like, what's that other lady's name?
Who? Which one?
I want to say it starts with a K. It's those low top imitation Converse short ankle sneakers, $1.49. Really?
Where's that at?
Where? Oh my. That's a truck stop.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out where.
Should be on the screen somewhere.
Oh, no,
Son
one
of
of
a
them got.
bitch, I hope they walked away from that. Back in the 70s shoes. Damn, I hope that guy wasn't sleeping when that happened. That's one hell of a wake up. You know?
Yeah.
Converse is what I wear now. Pretty cheap when I got them, Jamie, like $60, and I have to change the soles in them because they were killing me.
It didn't say where that was. It's Storm Chasers. Storm Chaser Media. That's all I know.
I don't know. Maybe I should text him.
Near Abilene. Did a quick trip in Abilene.
What's my weather looking like, Tori?
Out in the Carolinas.
I'm not sure. Where are you at? Green. Where was it? Greentown? Greenland?
I know there's a tornado warning in Virginia earlier.
That's not good. You'll be weak, Nate. Took another nice fart outside here today.
Guess what? Converse.
Yeah. I can't wear mine to work. They're too slippery.
Mhm.
Did I show you guys the picture I'm doing today?
You said something about it last night.
Eastern North Carolina, Tori.
Oh, that's what the radar's showing.
Come here. When I hear her bitching and growling, you got too close. Knock it off.
Not too crazy.
Wow, it's just one big cluster there.
Yeah.
You better stop. Jazzy.
Come on.
Do you see Wiley on that map?
If I zoom in.
It's going to be northeast. It's going to be by Rockwall.
Right there.
Okay. You think that storm went through there?
Yeah, it was moving this way.
What time is it?
12:40. Look at the front of that one.
That's the derecho. Max was talking about that. They were looking at derecho type winds tonight. If the storms get going, they're going to have high winds.
One of these two knocked over that semi.
Wow.
The little ones. And then you got Sweetwater back here.
Tell you what, them thunderstorms are stupid. We had 7 inches of rain last Tuesday in about 5 hours. It caused all kinds of flooding. That's kind of scary. I just wish it would all start moving out. Hell, we're in summer now. It's okay to just relax, Mother Nature. Yeah, and it did. It came fast and furious. They had many. Please don't take your wrench away again. I just got back searching for that ridiculous picture. Just take a quick screenshot of or a shot of your face. You can back away so we don't have to see every blemish. Yeah, it's going to be super hot here. Anyway, they had water rescues and all kinds of stuff like that. It was crazy. I was at the shop. I finally just aborted mission and went home and made sure my mom got home okay. See, it's real easy, John. Use your phone. Hold it out here and go. Click. It's real easy. I don't have to share it with everybody. And you don't either. You can just change that profile pic. And Nate, to respond to your comment, next time comply and that won't be a problem, will it?
All right. College Hill is what, 5-6 miles away from my house?
If that, it's central. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, hang on.
And Nate, I don't even know why you were insecure. You're a good-looking man. There's no reason for that insecurity. I'm sure John is too. Y'all are just being weird. Screenshot. She got nothing to hide.
Okay, hang on.
That was us last Tuesday. That was us last Tuesday.
Oh man, this news report. Look at this piece of concrete. No, that's a rock. She picks it up off the ground right here. It's right in front of her. She says that's a piece of concrete. No, that's a rock. The car behind her, not the SUV, but the car that's behind her, got picked up and floated down the street.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's a rock. Yeah, you can see it.
I can see it. It looks like a broken
Right here
stepstone.
behind her. You see the water level on the pole?
I have tripod up at the shop. Yeah, and that's something. College Hill is always the worst. They've got the most expensive houses in this city,
Yeah.
and they can't even figure out how to get it into
Okay,
get
let's
the
see.
water directed elsewhere.
Here's Butler County.
Well, now
After
that
the
we got
end.
your picture, Nate, you don't have any reason to lose it. I can't think of anything that would be so important.
Hold on. Add.
But we needed to know if we were right. We needed to know if you looked like what we thought you did.
This is the next county over.
Butler County was worse than we were. It seems lately. There
Tawanda.
we go. Tawanda, yeah. That was us last Tuesday. This city and El Dorado. There was like what'd they say, a 50-mile swath from southwest Wichita working its way all the way to the northeast. And it was crazy.
Yeah, look. Oh, you missed it. How far out the road was? El Dorado.
Not crazy. That's what we were dealing with last week. It was a nightmare. I told my mom, I said, Mom, we gotta go. The road, I don't even think it'll let me show video. Where's it up at? On my page or what? I didn't see you say that.
Here's a photo gallery. South Central Kansas. Look at the fire hydrant.
Okay, here I go. I'll be right back while you're showing them that.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is that car moving? No. Okay, where was this? That's East Kellogg. That's Highway 400 right here. Yeah, westbound, eastbound, if I remember right, because that. What's that building called? There's a hotel over here. It's like a sleep inn or something like that. I think that's like the Holiday Inn Express at Rock Road. Nope, I'm wrong. Wait. At Eastern. What is Eastern? I don't know. Look at the side roads, the frontage roads. Where's this at? Harry and Oliver. This is about 6 miles south of me. Is there an echo? Yep.
Yes. Where did you send it, John?
That's somebody's garage. Ooh.
It's not in my detailed grandma messages. Where'd you send it? His Facebook profile pic. Okay, hold up.
Oh, there's Seneca. That is about a mile south of Scott's work, actually. I know because I go to that bank all the time. Carolina. I think we're back to the start. No, we're not. What does that sign say? Meridian. I think this is Meridian. I don't remember grain elevator, whatever. I look at the water line right here. I can't remember where that's at. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep, this is what we had to happen this past Tuesday. These are all viewer. This is one of our news stations. This is all viewer submitted pictures. There you go.
Oh, that's the canal.
Yeah, right in between 135. I've never seen it that full.
Yeah, it was full. It was very full. Okay, so John, since you put it on Facebook, can I share it?
Wow. The street sign said, looks like it says 31st and Old Lawrence Road, like down south, I think.
I don't think Old Lawrence Road comes this far south, does it?
I don't know. That's right there by you, by the shop, ain't it? That fence.
Yeah. It was bad. And it was, that's what I was explaining. It was up and over the median in the middle of MacArthur. And it was up underneath the front tires of the cars in the car lot and in Oscar's lot. And then when people would drive by, it would come most the way up to the front. I think you're right, Farron. They were talking about that. I think it's really him, Jamie. I just want to make sure he's okay with me at least showing you guys. And he did. He changed it 11 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, 13 minutes ago now. But I got it. I just want to make sure he's not going to panic if I post
There
it
you go.
or if I put it up and share it.
Like
It's
31st
terrible.
and Seneca, because there's the bank. The detox, whatever place, the bank, and then
Yeah.
Dylan's right next to it.
Yeah.
This one I can't figure out where that's at. I think the street sign says Meridian, but that don't. That's got to be
Is
like
that skyscraper? Is that the downtown in the background?
no, that's a grain elevator.
So would it be along Broadway and 21st and Broadway?
No, because I think that it's kind of blurry, but I think that street sign says Meridian, so this is gonna be like Valley Center or something.
Oh, no, that could be. They had, yeah, go ahead. It could be because they had tons of flooding up there.
Yeah, people were told to stay
They
out of
even had
that.
they had a teenager that drove in not realizing what he was doing
Yeah.
and got stranded that fast. Okay, guys, I'm going to share with you what John looks like. I'm going to put him on the green screen. He put it on his Facebook. So it's him. He said he was doing it. I lost everything in '99 from Hurricane Floyd. The flood of the century, y'all ever on YouTube, look it up. We were devastated. That's crazy. Okay, you ready to see John?
Sure. Oh, excuse me.
You won't be disappointed, believe me. But I did not nail it. You ready?
I expected more facial hair.
So did I. I nailed that. I nailed that redneck thing, but I did not. I mean, he's a big guy, but I certainly did not expect a clean-shaven guy like that.
Yeah, no. Especially when he's talking about redneck.
I did. I thought he was a Canadian redneck. Clean cut. Exactly, Jamie. He's a good-looking guy. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get my butt out of the way. You look like a Secret Service member. He does. That's exactly what I thought, Nate. I'm like, man, he looks like he'd be part of the Secret Service. You know, so freaking sophisticated. He
Wow.
does. Hi, Debbie. Yes, he does. He looks like a Fed.
Are you secretly working for them, John?
He's a good-looking guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
And why the hell were you so insecure about that, John? Who thought I was a cop, I'd be a millionaire. See? I mean, come on. That's totally worth it, ain't it, ladies?
The icing on a cake would be a bearded face.
I expected a beard.
I just don't like clean shaved.
Huh?
I just don't like clean shaved faces.
I did not nail this one. But I could imagine him being a cop of some kind of LEO. That's the way I would envision that. And his cornbread too. Debbie. So there's John.
Okay, he can have his wrench back now.
You can have your wrench back now, John. See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't say no. Nikki says, hell no. Nikki, I wouldn't either. Miss Nate's pic. And oh no, I got Humberto's. I did not get Nate's picture though. And he already changed it back.
If she watches back, what, 20-ish minutes?
Yeah, Debbie,
Actually,
if you go back like 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. I can fix that.
How can you fix that? He already changed it.
I can backtrack in the thing.
Oh. They are very, very handsome guys. Jamie, I only did that for you and Grandma and Tori. I used to have a beard, but I shaved it off. Man.
No, that was
Do
kind
you
of
have
rude.
dimples? Do you have dimples, John?
Looks like he's got at least one.
I'm like, you look like you got a dimple. I can just send it to her. Send it to me. Send it to her. Send it to Debbie. And then I can show you the other guys.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
Found it. Has to make their favorite foot bush and pose a picture of you. There you go. There's Nate. There's Nate, Debbie. Make their favorite foot bush and post a picture of your foot bush.
They look like a couple of guys that would piss me off and get beat up. Just because they wanted to be sarcastic. Like, not in a bad way. I said not in a bad way, but they look like they'd try to be they'd get too deep into their sarcasm and get beat up by me.
Who?
These two.
Oh, Nate and John. These two. These two guys gave us more of a fit over their pictures. Like, what the hell? Ain't nothing wrong with them. Take a picture of that, Nate, Tori, and send it to me. Dang, who you robbed, Nate? I was so tired. John is damn. I know. I don't want to take it down.
Oops, I forgot to switch it back. There we go.
I don't want to take it down. Want to leave John's picture there. I'd rather look at that than myself. Know what I mean? Overly sarcastic, Tori. Yeah, all you had to do was just share. Man, you two are something. Jamie wants to show her legs. Oh, speaking of Jamie, I got to show the other one now since they showed us their picture. Okay. I'm not sure which one I showed first. I think it was this one that's second. Oh yeah, you did send me one of them too. Them guys could make up a new kind of A-team. They sure could. They sure could. Every one of these guys have been good-looking guys. Even, oh, here you go, Debbie. That's Jamie's soft legs. Smooth legs. Where's my picture going? I do approve. You guys are good-looking guys, and you were that insecure? Why? I can't figure that out. I cannot figure that out. That don't make no sense. Oh no. Anyway, Jamie, there's your legs. Now, we need to share with Debbie. Debbie, here's Farron. This is Farron, Debbie. Captain Farron. Show the PJs one. And she made that thing black and white.
Gotta leave a little creativity to the imagination.
Is what?
So you gotta leave a little bit for the imagination.
Yeah, gotta leave a little bit. Farron is adorable. He's a cutie too. I know. Oh, I got more. I got more. Okay, so that was Farron, and this is
Chris
Christopher.
Pence.
That's Christopher with a K.
Yeah, the Toffer.
We think he looks like Luke Wilson. I'm just not used to posting my pics. You don't want to know what's in my imagination. See, there's a reason why you guys are not all single. Well, Humberto's single.
No, he's not. He's got you.
No, he don't have me. Actually, he's not really single. He's dating that lady from Ukraine. And there's Humberto. Stop. Bring it. He jumped behind the box and then raised his head, looking to see if I was still aiming at him. Just want to pinch those cheeks. He looks like my biology teacher from. Bed down again, Grandma, so we can see the cutie. Oh shit. That's Humberto. Looks like my preacher. Got some sexy mods. Yeah, see? Like Luke Wilson, yeah. Is John. Sorry, guys. I know John is a good one. He's a good one. I did not imagine him to look like that. I don't get them much. Nate is mine. Oh my gosh. Definitely made my night better. I can't decide. Moved back to Puerto Rico. Well, Humberto's from Puerto Rico. He lives in Puerto Rico. I didn't. I did not. I imagined Humberto to be this short, fat dude. You know what I mean? This short, fat Puerto Rican. I did it. Obviously, Puerto Ricans and Hispanics are typically shorter than normal. Most men, their race is they just have short men. So I knew he was going to be short, but yeah, I can do that here in just a minute, Jamie. You guys are awesome. You're going to give me a complex. I'm just upset at the both of you. Why the hell did you throw such a fit like that last night when you both look like that? Anyway, what was I saying? You miss who? Oh, the preacher. Gemini. Okay, so the story, Debbie, is we were talking about all kinds of stuff and we were laughing and cutting up. And I asked if anybody had ever thought about or imagined what these guys look like Nate and John. I already knew what Humberto looked like, but my preacher and family, oh, yeah. And so we just started saying, hey, you got to bring us a picture. Let us see a picture. And then we started talking about you could imagine John being in a suit. And so Humberto sent me a picture of him in a dress shirt and a tie. And so then it was kind of like, we need to see what the rest of you look like. See if what we imagine you to look like fits. I think I'm only like 2 out of 5. So anyway, they started talking about one of the things we were laughing about that night was women and their boar's hair legs. So that's where Jamie's legs come in. So now I have all my powerful wrench back. Please do not remove it again. Just remember when grandma makes a request, you follow it. Just saying. And it will be easy.
You know, if we're going to be completely honest here, because I have like full, like thorough, like full security in my relationship, like I'm good. I'm set solid where I'm at. If we want to get truthful with it, because he's the only one in my age range. Nate looks like one of them guys I would probably make poor choices and mistakes with.
Yeah, I'd kind of do that with all of them, really.
And honestly, probably would not regret one bit of it. Shoulder shrug, shit happens. I feel like I'd break the law with John.
Just to see if he's got any handcuffs?
No, I feel like
Just asking.
he'd be the one that would be instigating the law breaking. Like some Smokey and the Bandit type shit.
Yeah, but smarter, stronger, and more handsome than those men on TV. That is so funny. Tori, damn, I've never had a woman be that honest. So now I trust everybody is happy. I'm happy. I was happy when I got in my own door.
I mean, if you want to get technical, I got turned. Nate looks like a guy I went to high school with that I had a crush on for a short time until he disowned, not even disowned me. Like he just he shot me down hard. I'm like, you too.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't very popular in high school as it is. And I only had to get to shoot my shot probably 3 times, and he was one of them. And I'm like, yeah, that was a poor choice.
I just bake them all cookies and food. My hubby keeps me happy. Took you long enough.
Who, me? What?
He said, Jamie, yes, but we did comply. You did not comply yesterday. You would have had no trouble. No trouble at all if you'd have just sent it yesterday.
Nate looks like the type of guy that is the reason behind me falling, face planting or busting my ass trying to ride a skateboard down a 6-inch tall ramp. Just to, like, try to fit in.
I was not popular. I didn't want to be popular. But I became pretty well known for my willingness to kick somebody's ass when they treated people like crap. Tori is pretty much right on with that statement.
What did I say?
He is okay. Have appointments first 3 days of the week. Which statement was that, John? So I take it you sail or whatever in big bodies of water, Farron.
I don't know about, see, if I had to go that route, I don't know about Farron because I've watched enough ocean type shows. No.
I cannot stand big bodies of water.
Nope.
I feel like you would have been in the same group of people as me. She would have been. She would have been in high school, yeah.
I was the one that hung out with like 12.5 people in the half dark hallway.
I was popular unintentionally. You have to have a certain look for that. In my opinion, if you're going to be popular, it's kind of like YouTube. The only way that you can be successful on YouTube is if you have the face. And I don't, and so I was never part of that crowd. I just.
Yeah, another one of them crushes that I decided to shoot my shot on was a mistake. I knew from the get go, but
Nikki wasn't popular either. You just roll with the waves. No, I don't want to be no fish is fish food.
He was a football player, and I knew it wasn't going to happen. But he was at least nice enough to be like, no, you're just a friend. And then the other one blew me off like none other, and he regrets it now to this day. I shouldn't have ignored you. Well, tough shit. Sucks to be you.
I was the mean girl, but I wasn't the mean girl. I just didn't like bullies. And when I figured out I could beat them up, I started beating them up.
When you learn that the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Well, she was an Amazon bitch. My God. Her name was Jenny Logan. Is Jenny Logan. Hell, I don't even know if she still got that name. I would be really shocked if anybody decided to marry that. And she weighed about 400 pounds.
Here we go. We can give them a little bit of an idea of what kind of person I was. I got suspended like every other day in school. Every grade in elementary school. Kindergarten, one time I remember specifically, this kid came up to me while I was standing next to the big old tree that was the same age as the school. It's like a 100-year-old tree. Standing by it because I had no friends. He came up and while I was facing the tree, just kind of like bouncing a rock off the side of the tree with my foot, just kind of sort of kicking it. Comes up and like pushes me and shoves me, like bounces my head off of the tree, off the tree trunk. So he ended up feeling the same thing. I did the same thing right back to him.
I had to beat her ass because she wouldn't quit fighting.
2nd grade, we were in PE and we were playing what was it, Ghostbusters, I think. And this one kid, I think his name was Isaac or something like that. Isaac Ian, something like that. He was the last one to make it into the circle for Ghostbusters when the music stopped. Or whatever. I think it was Ghostbusters, but he was the last one to make it into the hula hoop circle. And because he didn't want to be out, his solution to that was to grab me by my arm grab me by my foot here with both hands and like a freight train yanked me out of that circle, so he got punched in the mouth. And it knocked his tooth out.
What was that kid's name that was a total jerk face and you always beat him up?
Chris McGee?
Chris? No. Bobby.
Bobby.
I think it was a Bobby. Kutra.
Huh?
Kutra.
Oh, God. I remember that last name, but I don't remember the first name.
They lived down the street. Was it Bobby? Robbie? He wouldn't leave her the hell alone in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, and my God, I could not. The damn principal had me on speed dial.
Travis or something? I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I remember the last name because of the family. They had, what, 50, 55 kids or something. Grandma, did she get a butt spanking? I got lots of spankings for getting suspended from school. I tried not to beat the hell out of her until it was necessary, but she got herself this close to expulsion. And
No, see what that was? That was 4th grade. I got suspended for the rest of that day and the entire following day, and I was able to come back the next day. It was the rest of the Tuesday, out Wednesday, and I could come back Thursday. And the principal told me if I get suspended one more time that year, I was out. I was expelled. Guess what happened Thursday?
it took everything me and Mike had to convince them that we would try our best to get a handle on it.
I ended up
But
changing
when I
schools 2
tell
months
you
later.
guys that was my boy, I'm not kidding. She was kicking somebody's ass all the time. She didn't take shit from anybody.
One of the best.
I finally busted her ass with a paddle. I think I still have it.
It was the what Ma says goes or whatever paddle. Yeah.
Yeah, what Ma says goes. When dad something, and then what Ma says goes. I had this paddle, and I finally busted her ass. I said, that is enough.
And then 5th grade at a whole
Hell yeah,
different
she
school.
cried. He said, Farron said, Tori, did you cry, Tori?
Nope. Yeah, I did. And then 5th grade, there was this kid named Chris. He
Verrat.
he never actually touched me, but He never put his hands on me, but he was always saying something about me, making fun of me, like just embarrassing me, like doing the whole sitting in a tree KISSING thing with me. So I finally had enough of him, and I picked up a rock probably the size of my hand and chucked it and hit him in it. He saw it coming and it hit him in his back. Well, that was 5th grade, so that was what, 10, probably about 10 years after that. It was kind of a role reversal because my oldest son's dad was kind of somewhat friends with this Chris guy. And when I realized who it was, I'm like, you are one big bitch. Stay away from me. He was the same size as me in 5th grade, but he got... I was like, no, I'm good. I stayed beanpole. He did not.
Nikki, you got the teacher? Oh, shit. The only time I got the teacher was Coach Bell. That Jenny Logan, I think I did everything I could to take her down probably 5 or 6 times. Okay. They held me off in a cop car once, but we were in the gym and Coach Bell grabbed me because I made her fall. Because once you got him down on the ground, you can beat shit out of him. So I made her fall. Anyway, he pulled me back. I didn't know who the hell he was, so I hit him. Anyway, that got me a whole week off. It was crazy. Raising kids was definitely an experience for me. Elizabeth was the popular one. A graphite fishing pole. Oh shit, that would hurt. I would have chased you in high school, Jamie. Yeah, it was Tori gave me a run for my money.
I still vividly remember the wrestling match we had over the washing my mouth out.
Oh my God.
Talk about determination and not have it happen.
Yeah, she didn't want her mouth washed out.
I don't think I can ever hold I think that was the only time in my life my mouth was ever going to lock closed like that.
I'll tell you what, Tori Lynn pissed off my second husband, Jerry, the one that passed away. She pissed him off so bad one day. He had to leave the house because he was about to send her into a new zip code. Violent. Anyway, she pissed him off so bad. The way that she treated me, he said, I gotta go. He had to go for a drive. He was about to plant her somewhere else. Catch me, Nate.
I think my all-time favorite, like, I guess, quote unquote bully story, and you weren't there for it, like, so you don't have that memory of it, but it's when Becca straight planted that rock solid fist on Ty's face.
I have the memory of that.
He came after me and she was like, Tink. She was like, what, 9?
Yeah, she was just a kid. And I warned him if I got my hands on him when I got home, I was on the road. he was going to be minced meat.
And then Becca took care of it.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge potty mouth. I admit that. I was a potty mouth before trucking, but trucking solidified it. Am I strong there? I did a tattoo of Ozzy Osbourne and it sold for $60. I do art. Well, that'd be cool. I wish I could.
Speaking of Ozzy Osbourne, that makes me think of the story of how I was indirectly slash like formally, informally, whatever, introduced to Pearl Jam.
I like Pearl Jam.
Yeah, well, when I was working at O'Reilly's the first time, I had no idea who it was because I just wasn't into that kind of music at that point
Oh, I
necessarily.
got you, Donald. Got it. Have
And it was we had
a good day.
we had an XM radio at work at O'Reilly's, and I was flipping through music channels and flipped past one, and they had Pearl Jam playing, and didn't recognize, like, I didn't know who it was, so I just skipped right past it, and all 4 or 5 of the guys that were working on the front counter, I know you did not just effing change Pearl Jam. What are you talking about? My bad, I'll put it back.
I think my all-time favorite band other than Kiss would be Stone Temple Pilots. I don't know why. And the guy who's the lead singer of Disturbed,
Oh,
he is such, I don't even know. You look at the two guys
David
like
Draymond?
Pitbull,
Yeah,
like Pitbull and that guy, and they're two
David
polar
Draymond.
opposites, and I'm like,
Do you know David Draymond? His voice coach is a woman.
really?
Yeah. He has a history of not partying after concerts. He doesn't drink nothing. Like, he's just water. And that's why he's been able to maintain his voice.
I believe it. He's just got a great voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like them. All of them, they just make the best music. It just comes together. Now, Imagine Dragons is a real close competitor there. Nine Inch Nails in September. I dig Trent.
I've been to 2 concerts in my life.
Two concerts, really?
Sorry,
Tech Nine was one of them.
That was my first one.
Hi, Katie.
First one was Tech Nine, and the second one was Cole Swindell.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. I thought you'd been to a few others.
Nope.
One Republic was a good one too, huh?
I wanted to.
See, I'm not a big Korn fan. I just can't get into them. I don't know why. But
My first, okay, this is gonna bring some. This is a throwback right here. The very first, like, my first 3 CDs I ever bought myself with, like, my own money. I think it was money I earned from doing chores or something. First 3 CDs I ever got. Because I didn't understand what it was. I ended up with the acoustic version on accident, but it was 3 Days Grace, I think. It was the Riot album, but it was the acoustic version, which I regretted. It upset me.
Joe Walsh is a good one. Yeah, definitely.
The Korn's Twisted Transistor album, and then a Twisted Sister album.
Twisted Sister. Oh my God, that goes way back.
Yeah, talk about left field, right field, and
That's hairband
the
shit
locker
right
room.
there.
Yeah, talk about left field, right field, and the locker room.
I was so jealous of that guy's hair at one time.
Bodies on the floor. That's oh God, Jesus Christ. That's draining pool, I think, something like that.
Oh, those are the oldies, Carol, Debbie. I've never heard of Bring Me the Horizon or Dayseeker, Nate. I've never heard of them.
Bring Me the Horizon is kind of kind of falls in the same realm as Theory of a kind of sort of like Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh, now I like those guys.
Shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? Shit.
I listened to all the hair bands back in those days. Rat, Twisted Sister, Great White, God. We were just doing a music trivia and all that. When was that? Before the
You
new
talking about
year?
you talking about the one that Ethan Bland was beating all of us on?
What?
You talking about the one Ethan Bland was beating us all on?
Yeah.
And he's 19.
Breaking Benjamin is good too.
See,
And
I'm currently
Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park.
ugh.
I tell you, I cried. I've never cried because a celebrity died until their lead singer did. And I was like,
Yeah, and then they go and
really?
make the mistake they did last year. Ugh.
It was so bad. Bring Me the Horizon is bad as shit. Parasite Eve is my favorite song by them. I've never heard of them. Were allowed in my house growing up. What?
I'm currently in a big Breaking Benjamin and Theory of a Dead Man and Shinedown kick.
Shinedown is good. I would not. Hey, I wouldn't put them up there at high, but maybe mid level on my list. But Shinedown is 9 Inch Nails is good. I'd put them probably in the center also. But and like I said, Imagine Dragons. They're pretty close. But Tool, forever my fave song. Tupac was sad. Tupac, he really was. You could hear it in his lyrics. Don McLean, I've been researching him all weekend and studying as well. Don McLean was good. But I do like Theory of a Dead Man. They have stories. Those are stories told.
Yeah.
And if you just read the lyrics without the music, you could hear the story. My favorite.
Oh God, I just had it in my mind. If you want to go older, go a little bit older. Savage Garden. Shit. It's all on my Spotify. I've got 3 weeks worth of music on my on my Spotify.
Oh, you woke shit up by changing your profile picture. It wasn't me. I didn't do it, John. You changed your profile picture. That's why. This crap today is garbage. It sure is. It sure is, Debbie. Debbie, I am with you all the way. This new stuff now, I don't even, like, my kids and I were talking about trying to fix the radio in my pickup. As I haven't had radio in, what, 3 years?
Something like that.
And I'm not even interested in really fixing it because of the music. I just want to be able to play my YouTube videos like Bluetooth in through there. Because I can't handle the music we have today. Yes, we are live. We are live. Nickelback is good.
Here's one that I know you know, but I don't know how popular they really are. Ashes Remain.
No, I don't know. Maybe Nate's pretty much into some of that.
They're actually a Christian rock band, technically.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that.
maybe not. Maybe no, he wouldn't have been. That messed up my day. What messed up your day? That group goes back a long time ago. It does. My very first concert was Guns N' Roses. And then I got on a Kiss kick. And I attended 9 Kiss concerts.
Here's one. I want to see if Nate knows this one. I've never heard of them before, but Scott's a big fan of them. I think they're called Smile Empty Soul or something like that.
Nate has heard of Ashes Remain, yes. Only Tool songs. I saw a female sitting, and her husband came up from behind her and presented her with roses, and I am single.
Hinder.
I have Kiss's greatest hits CD somewhere.
Hinder, Stone Sour, Buck Cherry. It's all coming to mind now. Seether. Shit.
9 times. I went to 9 Kiss concerts. Me and my friend Teresa were big time Kiss fans. And so we went to Oklahoma City twice, here in Wichita. We went to Kansas City twice. We went to Joplin once, and Dallas once. Oh my God, where did we go? Oh, and BOK Center, Tulsa. Motorhead is also amazing. Guns N' Roses. Oh, it was great. I went with my cousin. I was only 14. They took me to a Guns N' Roses concert. I'd never heard a song from them. I didn't even know they existed. I was, at the time, a pom-pom girl at school. That's all I was. I was just dancing pom-pom girl. And I'd never heard of Guns N' Roses. We were listening to Run DMC and, all of that. Made some super duper good biscuits early. Gene Simmons is definitely an icon. He was. But but we got on this kick, and then I've been to other concerts since once, and he was amazing. What?
My phone didn't tell me it was dying.
The what?
My phone never told me it was dying. There we go.
Oh.
It just got really dark all of a sudden. I was like, wait, what?
Some good music equals good times. Her phone was dying. So yeah, I did. I got on this Kiss kick. But Guns N' Roses was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'd never heard that kind of music before, and we had a blast. That was up there in Lawrence, Kansas. So yeah, it was crazy times. But that was my first concert. But they just wanted to entertain me, I mean, I was staying with my Martha was my first cousin, and then her kids. And I got to know them pretty well, even though they're extended family, when I lived with my grandparents, because it's from my grandfather's side of the family. Yeah. They were really good, and I never quit listening to them after that. So, and I really truly believe that Guns N' Roses concert and hanging out with Lori and Scott Bryan probably changed my taste in music at that point, because I started listening to more rock bands and stuff like that. Now, granted, I was a mother by the time I was 16, so that tells you all you need to know. I went crazy. Give me some Rage Against the Machine any day of the week with homemade biscuits, of course.
Speaking of cheese, fun fact: it's very small, minuscule amounts, but cheese has the same, like there's one, like, quote unquote ingredient. It's like one molecule or whatever, I can't think of what to call it, but there's a thing in cheese that it's in milk, but it's more concentrated in cheese because what cheese is. It's the same. It's like the same chemical. It's got like the same chemical compound, but like in a smaller amount as I think it's nicotine, or it's nicotine or cocaine. One of the two of them. It's like the addictive part of it. And that's why we as a species like cheese so much.
Are we addicted?
Apparently. So cheese
Are we
is drugs.
addicted to cheese? But I also like music, like Semisonic, Closing Time, yes, Sabotage. No Sleep Till Brooklyn is my favorite.
Closing time.
God, I ain't heard that song in a long time.
Mom likes Daniel Powder.
No, I do not like Daniel Powder, and I do not like his I Had a Bad Day. I'm so sick and tired of that damn song. And these children put me through a living hell with that song. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Yeah, Pitbull. Pitbull. Oh my God. That man could eat crackers in my bed any day.
That's not what I thought you were. Never mind.
Am I eligible for the family and friends discount? I'm going to do a USA tour.
If I ever fix my stuff, I gotta call the help desk and I don't want to.
Who is Pitbull? You don't know who Pitbull is? Oh my. What happened?
It reset. Like it started over the timer.
Okay, hang on. Are we fixed?
I don't know, are we?
It's you. He's more like a rapper kind of guy. He doesn't do any real singing. He does more like duets, but he just kind of does. He puts together a chorus from old songs.
What about now?
Jamie likes Uncle Shark. Yep, Uncle Shark. I created Uncle Shark.
What about now?
I don't have an echo.
Okay.
Looking it up now. Yeah, go look it up. Pitbull, oh my God, he is the best ever. I swear. He's a bald guy, he is. But my God, he has got a smile. Oh my God. And his dancing. Oh. Why?
Listening to you talk about it. Shiny like a bowling ball. Wax on, wax off.
Oh my God, he's just got beautiful eyes and a beautiful smile and a really nice ass. Baby shark do 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 do. Oh man, Grandma would wax it for sure. Oh my, not even waste a second. Oh, I do like my country boys too. But Pitbull, oh my Lord. He comes on when I'm going through reels or something like that, I flip it up and flip it back. Then flip it up and flip it back. For the city limits. Oh my God, I'm telling you. That guy is my weakness. He's just pretty. I can't help it. I know, John. Just listening to how you talk.
Nasty.
Huh?
So that's nasty.
Tori, I'd be the same way if my mom talks that way as well. Can make you a song, Footbush City Limits. Oh my God. So funny. But he's just pretty. He's just pretty. That's all. Of course, I'll never be with somebody like that. Oh Lord, never. You know, he likes his women this big. And they got to be really, really pretty and don't have hair like a trash bag. But still, he's nice to look at. Very easy to look at. Tori, what do you think about this Pitt guy?
See, my boss has a bald, shiny head, so I can't do it. My boss is gay. I can't do it. I can't do this bald, shiny heads.
He wasn't always bald. About girls that way around my mom is she always says, I'm going home now. Yeah, I can be pretty bad.
What's the term? Gag me with a fork?
Oh, you're such a mess. I ain't like you. We are not the same.
Good.
We are not the same. What are you doing? I had to dish up the bread today. That way it would thaw out and rise overnight. What are you doing? Speaking of, I need to go get me. I will say I have a lot of tools as well as specialty tools to get the job done right the first time. Damn shops cost too much money. Oh, I know. I know. Actually, Carolina, not as well as I had hoped. I was hoping that they would work a lot better. I don't know if I need to put more scent in it and I also think I got the beeswax too hot. Wait a minute. What is it? I'm very particular when it comes to women as well. Yeah, I can see that. But see, the best thing is that us women, we can admire from afar. Have you ever made a Frito pie before? It's one of my fave dishes. Yummy. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to get some soy wax beads next time. But I'm also thinking about, I did when I was doing some.
Jamie.
What?
I said, Jamie. Those are fighting words.
Jamie, those are fighting words.
Yeah, he said something about Frito pie, and she said, "What's that?"
He said, what?
Nate said something about Frito pie, and Jamie said, "Nate, what's that?"
Anyway, so while I was doing this, you don't know what Frito pie is, Jamie? So now I forgot what I was saying. What the hell is cottage pie? What's in it? Can't believe I forgot what I was saying. The beeswax. Oh, yeah. When I was doing some research on that, I found that you can make your own car scent spray. You know, a lot of times when they make these sprays, they make it straight oil. They use a carrier oil and then they add essential oils to it. And they put it in a little spray bottle and sell it that way. But this one uses salt water and then you add the essential oil to it.
Wish people would leave shit alone.
What?
I wish people would leave shit alone.
Oh. I need to go grab me some bacon.
Bacon.
Let me let this dog out and get some bacon.
Bacon.
You need to go outside? Come on. My head hurts. Come on. Go potty.
Bye, Carolina. Have a good night. Get some sleep. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because whoever made the cookies that are back there sucks at it. Because they look like shit. To put it blatantly, I guess. And I'm upset because they're M&M cookies. They're not chocolate chip or something else. Oh! That hurt. That hurt.
So look what we found. GameStop threw away all these padded envelopes. They threw them away. Brand new package.
Wow.
Christian went and dug them out. He said, take them home. You might need them to sell all your popular t-shirts. Come on.
There.
The whole family is coming now. Anyway, he said you might sell a bunch of t-shirts when you get really big as a YouTuber. I said I sold 6. Okay, who's going to bed?
Carolina.
Okay, good night, Debbie.
Here. I'm going to go cause some outrage real quick.
What's that mean?
Huh?
What's that mean?
The parent asked if I was making cookies tonight. I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it because whoever made these cookies sucks at it.
Jimmy John's. Where'd you get
Hard.
those? Why are they hard?
Somebody sucks at cookies.
What?
Somebody sucks at making cookies.
Cooked them too long?
Look,
Well, my God, all three of you at my ass.
look at.
I tell you what, I was so pissed off today. This evening, payday is not until Tuesday night. I kind of wish it were sooner. I would have stopped and picked up some ice cream.
Just said something.
Jazzy Betty.
Guess what? That's where those belong.
They are right here on me. Keeping my sights high. Yeah, I'm not too far behind, guys. I'm tired too.
Excuse me.
Licking her chops. I was wanting some cookies and cream. And we have a crumble next door to our store.
Oh, don't you start. I've had one crumble cookie in my life, and I don't think I ever want to try a custom cookie, any other custom cookie ever.
They have a cream pie. It's a cookie cream pie. Cookies and cream.
Salted caramel cheesecake.
Restoring the power of the wrench. You should have never lost it. You put up a fight for nothing.
A caramel cheesecake cookie.
Have a good night, Farron. Loves to you.
Good night.
Have fun enjoying or ringing your bell tomorrow. Enjoy it.
Yeah, caramel cheesecake sugar cookie. Ugh. Ew.
No, Jamie.
No, by the way, I finished.
What is it?
It's Vaporeon. It's one of Eevee's
Oh,
evolution.
Vaporeon, yeah. Where's your cats?
Oh, I got another video posted.
You did?
Yeah, it's scheduled for Tuesday. Or whatever, the day after.
What?
It's scheduled for the day after.
Okay.
And then I gotta edit the other one. Here's, you wanna know something funny?
You didn't lose any privacy. We just got to look at who you are.
How was I saying? Oh, I recorded 2 videos last night after the live.
Really?
Yeah, you wanna know what's funny?
What?
Both of them were 16 minutes and 9 seconds long.
And what?
Both of them were 16 minutes and 9 seconds long.
Really?
Yeah.
Layla, it is 2:09 in the morning. Good night, Nate. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night, bad choice.
You didn't let that get away, did you? And good night to my beautiful YouTube wife, Jamie. Let's keep moving.
What?
I'm talking to Jazzy. She keeps moving. Bad choice. So funny.
That's right.
Trying to figure out what all I need to take tomorrow. I need a gallon of water. I got clean towels over here. Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
YouTube official. What's that mean? What you mean, John?
He always does that.
Look at there. What does that mean, YouTube official? Here, kitties. Jazzy can't see it, but she can smell it. So she follows my hand. Okay, Bella, I'm giving you the crumbs and then you're done. I'm messing around. I kept saying. What are you coloring? Go to work for YouTube. Oh. Which one is that? Lilo or Stitch?
Stitch.
Okay. Well, you're a YouTube moderator. Maybe you'll get a promotion. You never know. Want a YouTube promotion? Instead of being moderator, you can be... I don't know. What's the next step up? I don't know what the next step up is. I need to wash this thing again. Good Lord. Oh, I know what I was talking about. What I need to take. She asked me if the seats would be dry when I was done, and I said they should be.
Need to set up time for you to fix the back of my back seat.
Yeah. I do not have, unless he buys a car at auction tomorrow, because he's going to Topeka tomorrow, I won't have anything going on. So we could probably fit that in. What days are you working this week?
Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then weekend.
Okay. I just don't want it to bake in too much. I might give you some treatment. One of my friends bought a used Chevy Cruze, and she just wants it cleaned up, but she really wants me to focus on the seats. She's now raising her granddaughter, and she's got fabric seats, and she really wants them clean for the baby. Hello, Harrison. Hello, Jaden. How you doing?
Hi.
How have you guys been?
Hello, hello, hello.
What was your emergency, Harrison? Thought you were going to bed. Hi, Tara. How you doing? I'm eating bacon that I got from work. My brother died. Boy, those pens are loud. Those markers are loud, Tori. What happened to your brother? It was good. I usually bring it home so Bella can, excuse me, have a treat. But I use it as snacks. And of course, I don't need it, but you know, it is what it is. But it was good. I was hungry when I was at work today. I had one of the mini tuna sandwiches. I'm not in the mood to color tonight. I don't know what the deal is. So when we get off here, you can make you a couple more videos. So you could just schedule them after whenever mine finish. I don't even remember when mine will finish.
Yours finishes up in the morning.
I've got 4 of them on this phone that I haven't even edited. I need to get that done. But I will.
Hey, rude.
What?
The computer screen went dark on me.
So anyway, this will give you a chance to do a couple more. You got a
Yeah.
timer set if you put cookies in the oven?
I haven't put them in there yet.
Where'd you find that color?
This one?
No, the color of the creature.
I mean, what did I? The blue, or like what color he is?
What color he is. Oh, now you got to figure out how to do them pink or pinkish purple ears.
Yeah.
Good luck. I don't know. I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel it tonight. That's as far as I got.
Oh well.
Tomorrow will be a better day. After I get done with that detail, I might do that HHR if Jaden can't look at it. Grandpa can't get it fixed. So if I get the car, I'll take care of the paint issues. He was supposed to have done that. It's just a few spots. And I knew he'd leave the bumper alone. He don't like dealing with the bumpers because they're plastic. I figured you were still there, Jamie. I'm trying to think of all the things that I might need to take for this detail tomorrow. I think I just need to take some water. I think that'll cover it. Because I've got everything else at the shop, so. Oh, and I got to take my towels. The only problem is I'd rather them sit here covered than sit there uncovered and get dirty. I don't know. But anyway, I got to take those. What's wrong with the HHR? On the back driver's side, the clear coat has completely failed in little spots and even a big spot and all of that. So I want to sand it down so we can cover that because the paint's good. And I say sand it down. We'll probably just take one of the scouring pads to it. And the other problem is the wheel bearings. He got the front ones done, but the back ones are being a problem. And I don't know if he got the radio in it because the radio quit working. So he ordered a new radio, but then the connection was wrong. So he had to get an adapter. And I'm not sure if he got that in or not. But the wheel bearings in the back are giving him fits. So he's going to have Jaden fix it because there's only so far he can go with repairs because of his disability. What do I need the polisher for? Anyway, we're going to clear that up and then clear coat it. And I might need the polisher after that. Just depends. He's using a rattle can though. And what is it called? K2? No. Yes. Clear coat. Can't think of it. The one you pop on the bottom. Hey! So it just depends. I mean, if it goes to the shop, I'm not going to be doing anything to it. So I guess if you're awake on Tuesday, give me a call.
All right.
Or even before you take a nap, if nothing else, it will only take a couple hours, if that. But I'll get the steamer after it. That way we can soften that up a little bit after I put some solution on it. But we'll see. Just let me know. Oh, I almost forgot. I put some ceramic gloss on today, and I got 99.5 on the gloss meter. I just thought Tori would like to know. You know what? Black Rhino. Slick AF. I really like it. Now I'm going to try the banana bomb. Is that what it's called? I think it's the Carnauba wax. And you put it on with a polisher or a sander. I mean, you could put it on with a sander. And so I might put it on a car with some sand. K2, it's nasty. Don't breathe that stuff in. Yeah, he has this respirator mask that he wears with that. Now, if he were actually painting it, I would be there because for some reason, I don't know if he was taught this or if this is how they used to do it when he was working at a body shop or what. But he mixed the paint and the clear coat and the hardener all together, which is how they paint vehicles today. Well, then you can't get a lot of, you can get a lot of the orange peel out if he does it that way. If he goes coat, color coat, color coat, coat, color coat, and then paints over it with the clear coat, you can't, if you don't allow that to set up, you can't get any orange peel out. Is if you're going to get the orange peel out of the coat, the paint coat, the color coat, you're going to have to go right straight through that clear coat you just put there. So if he's going to do that, I want to catch him before he does that, so we can make sure we get that smoothed out before he puts clear coat on top. But yeah, that K2 rattle can, you pop on the bottom, and that's what he uses for clear coat. He says it's more durable. I can't do anything but trust that he's telling me the truth because I have no idea. But he wears this respirator with that stuff. Okay, last cigarette and then I'm gone. I'm going to have to go lay down. I can't believe I'm tired. It's only 2:30. Usually I'm up until 4, but I'm feeling it. I think it's because I was super, super stressed today. Twice. I could slap Kay's son. I kind of laughed and I told her, I said, you need to tell him I'm the boss. No, it was not a good day at work. And I think that's why I'm just so, when you get your brain stressed and your adrenaline going, doing everything you can not to knock the shit out of somebody, literally, that's hard work for some of us. It is. Hello. Erdem? And it was Sunday. You don't deserve that. Oh, man. I was like, thank God I'm off for the next 2 days. I do need to do the video on the vehicle, though, because I need to get a video up. So I got the 3rd birthday coming up, the 10th, whatever day that is. I don't even know what day we're on. Are we on the 9th?
8th. That's the 9th now, but it's the 9th
Okay.
now, but for me, it's still the business day is still the 8th.
It's still the 8th, yeah. Well, I mean, so the 10th will be the 3rd birthday, and then the 12th is the premiere with the really bad detail, the one where we went live. When you went live and ran the live,
Yeah.
that detail comes out the 12th. Just grab some 1500 grit sandpaper and wet sand it. Finish with 3000 and respray. Yeah, I was like, we need to get that orange peel out before you put the clear coat on there. Otherwise, your orange peel is going to stay, because if you don't break through it and get back down to the color, then the orange peel is going to stay. There's nothing you can do. But with him doing what he's doing, by mixing them all together, that right there is seems to be getting a handle on it. But like I said, I've never heard of anybody do that. And he doesn't use 3 coats, 3 standard coats, which it's a dealership. I get it. But still, I don't like all the orange peel, even if it's not my car. Then I got to get started on the BMW. I need to polish the hell out of that vehicle. That thing is wrecked. My God, it's a mess. He's a truck driver, Jamie. You remember he was driving and all that. He could listen, but he couldn't talk to us. I think he details just for the fun of it. It's like a hobby to him right now. I assume that it's a hobby. Do you make money off of that, John? Secret Service? Maybe he is, but he's not American. So what's the Canadian version of Secret Service? It's not the Mounted Patrol. Yeah, he might. Magic Mike dancing or something. Magic Mike dancing. He does do a lot of detailing at home, though. I'm not sure if he does it for other people or what. I assume he does. Irons in the fire. Figured as much. Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Tori, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to
That's all
bed.
right.
I got that detail tomorrow. I told her I'd be there at 11:45. She said she would drop it off at noon. So, everybody have a good night. John, thanks for sharing who you are with us. Now it's not such a mystery anymore. Well, at least we know you're not redneck Canadian. You're Secret Service Canadian. But anyway, have a good night, guy. I had a cop stop me one time and said, "We should just put you in a uniform and send you to work." I could see that. I could see you being some kind of law enforcement of some kind. That's what you look like. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. And
Bye.
I hope you have a good week. I'm assuming we might make it back this week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday when she's got to cover her shifts. So we'll talk to you sometime. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.